H.R. 1848, to authorize the imposition of sanctions with respect to the Houthis and for other purposes.
Without objection, the first reading is dispensed with, and the bill is considered read and open to amendment at any point. And I recognize myself in support of this bill. We frequently talk about the threat that Houthis pose to international shipping in the Red Sea, the Gulf of Aden, but this bill highlights another very important issue: the Houthis' ongoing campaign of brutal violence within Yemen itself, that they use to maintain complete control over what would be otherwise innocent Yemenis. As we speak, the Houthis are working to recruit and indoctrinate a new generation of terrorists through their summer camps and schools, creating the next wave of enemies. The Houthis' campaign to impose extremist and anti-Semitic worldviews on Yemeni Houthis youths poses a grave long-term threat to regional stability and requires urgent attention. They are also manipulating the delivery of humanitarian aid and detaining international aid workers. They have detained U.S. Embassy locally employed staff for years. This bill would impose sanctions on Houthi members found responsible for human rights abuses and their arbitrary detention of U.S. staff. It would also introduce key oversight mechanisms to ensure Houthi leaders continue to be held accountable. If we do not stop this at the root, the Houthis will continue to pose a direct and long-term threat to the regional stability and U.S. national security. I urge my colleagues to support this important bill that will help ensure the Houthis are held to account for their hostage-taking and human rights abuses. And I want to thank my colleague, Representative Issa, for working to advance this bipartisan piece of legislation, his work in the region and his work as the vice chair. And in that, I end my time. And does anybody else seek recognition? Representative Issa.